Welcome back, I'm Captain Xavier, and I have been sent this absolutely magnificently svelte number for review, and I'm gonna go play with it, and then we'll come talk. Ha-ha! I'm on the range, and you may have been able to figure out which video went before this, and I haven't bothered to reset anything. We have the svelteness. Let's see if I can hit something. Well, it's not the most accurate thing in the world, but it's a flywheel pistol. I really wouldn't expect it to be. I'm gonna reload. It does take the dart zone mags quite well. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there we go. Round complete. And trigger can be a little sticky in some positions. It may have been the magazine or the follower. I don't know. I think it just needs to get, used. So loads of more. This one's loads of fun to plink. Yeah. That's sticky trigger nonsense. I think that's just the follower catching. Maybe it needs a heavier return spring. Come on. Why are you being like this? I got it. Definitely gonna look into a heavier return spring there. Sure, I've got something. I like it. Let's go talk about it. Right. That was entirely too much fun. There was a note. Let's see what the note has to say. Hey, Captain Xavier, first time sending a blaster into reviewers, YouTubers. Hope you enjoy this, design by Chance H. Okay, Chance H, CH. The Traceur. The Traceur? I don't know how they want it pronounced. Very cool. This was sent to me by Foxfire. They talk about the internals, custom wheels. It's running Fang revamps, so it'll run 2S, 3S. You can get anywhere, apparently, depending on the internals, you can get anywhere from 80 to 180 FPS. This configuration will get up to 160. I was running it on 2S, so it was a little bit lower. On 2S, it'd be an excellent HVZ. Well, it might be a little hot for HVZ. Excellent War Blaster as a sidearm. Single screw teardown. Let's talk about features. So, thumb screw up here for the battery door. There's your battery housing. Decent size. Not huge, but not small. I can get a decent sized 2S in there. I'd have to get a smaller 3S, but depending on what you wanted to run. No magazine release, it's just friction fit, pops in there, pull it out. It will take katanas, tachis, or not katanas, talons, tachis, whatever you want. Quite nice. That's lovely. Iron sights on the top, I like that. And let's try that quick teardown. Mine takes a hex. Depending on what screw you put back here to hold it together, it doesn't necessarily have to be a hex. But one thing to keep in mind, you do need to pull the trigger before you pull the top cover off. And then there we have our custom flywheels. You can see the pusher mechanism there. Very snappy, I like that. There's actually a roller for the wheel, or for the dart, to cut down on the friction of the darts going in. Looks like there's a roller for the, on the pusher there, making things smooth and very svelte. This front bit can come off. It originally actually had one that matched the top rail, but I like having the even brighter orange option on there, and that's just a matter of swapping that in. This goes in, pull your trigger, put your top down, put your screw back in. Woo. So, functions, features, teardown is, just gorgeous design for the teardown. Comes apart very nicely. And just look at that design. Look at how svelte that is. It's all curves and slopes and just lovely. That is just some gorgeous, clean design work there. Makes it look very spacey, very not real, and I like that. Just all kinds of things. Me, I would have liked a knuckle duster, but I'm a nerd like that. If we compare it to something like the Desert Pigeon in size, it's obviously very similar. In function, it's very similar, but where this is very blocky, which I love. I'm a dwarf at heart. I like my angles and my all of that. This is just smooth, and that is very cool, especially if that's your aesthetic. Very, very nice. So, I think that's all I have to say about it. Plinked very, very nicely. Not the most accurate thing, but this size, you know, flywheel pistols aren't usually the most accurate of things. Maybe a little bit of tuning could get it a bit more, and maybe different darts would make a difference. But I like it. One thing that is very cool is I have holsters that will work with it. Up first is my universal just fold over holster, and it works beautifully in that. These are very adjustable, and I've made it even more adjustable by adding additional Velcro plugs so that I can open it up a little bit more and still have it be well secure. This fits perfectly, stays in there. Very, very nice. Easy to draw, easy to holster. Lovely. If you don't have one of those, it also fits beautifully. That's right, in a double AK pouch. Perfect size for a double AK pouch. So if you've got pouches on your chest rig, or on this case like a thigh rig, you can just toss it right in there. Lovely. No need for a fancy holster when you got a double AK pouch. Simply magnificent. And yes, you could in fact use the flap if you wanted to secure it a little bit better, because it's a little loose. Not bad. If you were doing somersaults, it might fall out, but I don't think it would fall out just from running. So, yeah, lovely. Love that. So this, if you're into svelte, if you're into curves, you're into smooth, this might just be the sidearm for you. I really like the look of it. I will definitely try to use it in at least some upcoming event. I don't think it's going to replace anything from my standard arsenals, but I'm looking to run a lot of varied stuff this year. So there you have it. The Traceur by Chance H. Lovely, lovely. Get yourself one.